Sorry, it's been like almost 2 weeks since I made one of these. My apologies. I'm sitting on the floor, not on my bed where I usually am, because for some reason my back really, really hurts, and it feels better when I sit like up against something, and my headboard of my bed is like really, really weak. I don't want to lean up against it. I'm comfortable down here. Yeah. Um, the reason I haven't made one of these in a long time is because I was at my um, cousin's house. Her name's Trina, and she lives in Garland. It's like, it's a little less than an hour away from here, but yeah, anyways, I was there, and I don't know, I wasn't on my computer that much. I mean, I was on at nighttime, but I don't know, I thought it'd be awkward if I made one there, and like being somewhere weird. I don't know, that'd be weird. Yeah, so I didn't make any there, but I had a lot of fun there. She has two kids. One's like 10, one's 8, I think. They're my little cousins, and they're real cool to hang out with and stuff. So, and I wanted to get away from Kaufman because I hate this town, and I used to get away. So, yeah, I did. But then I like really missed my sisters and my mom. Like the last night I was there, I was so homesick. Like, it was weird. And, like, I mean, I didn't show up for Trina because I didn't want her to think, like, oh, you know, she doesn't want to be here, she hates me. Like, it wasn't that. I just missed them, like, really bad. And so I remember I was talking to Kyle, and he could tell that I was sad, and I was just like, I miss Tina leaving my mom, and it sucks. Um, and then, like, when they came that next morning, because, like, that was on Saturday night, and they came on Sunday night, and we cooked out, and we swam and stuff like that, and then I went home with them. Well, I went back with them, and, like, oh my gosh, when I saw Tina, I, like, freaked out. I gave her, like, the biggest hug, and, like, I ran outside, and my mom and Lily were looking out of the car, and I ran, and I, like, attacked my mom, and, like, I hugged Lily, and I was so happy. I've never been that excited to see them. I don't know why. It was only like a little over than a week, and I was so anxious to see them. But it was a really good day. We cooked out fajitas and stuff, and then we just swam, and it was really fun. And I miss them. What else has been going on? Me and Kyle got into a really big fight, and we like ended everything because like whenever his birthday was this past week, his 21st birthday, and like the next day was his party, and that, yeah, that's right, it was a party, and and I knew he was gonna be busy that day, and so like I saw he was signed on MSN, and so I wrote him like real quick, and I was just like, wanted to tell him to have a good day or whatever. Well, he just like totally blows me off, and he's just like really rude, and like usually, if he can't talk and he has to go, he's nice about it, but not this time. I guess he's just agitated or whatever. And it pissed me off because I was like, I'm not going to sit there and let him talk to me that way. And so, like, that whole day went by, and then the whole next day went by, and, like, that night before I went to bed, he finally writes me, and he's, like, asking me about the pictures and videos we'll put up on his Facebook from his party, and asked me if I saw him, and I was just like, yeah, and I was just real short with him because I was still mad, and I was like, well, I gotta go, I'm tired, bye. And then I woke up the next morning from a message from him saying, I know you're upset, but, it makes me mad that I make time for you, and the one time that I can't, you're upset. And to make it clear, because every person I've talked about this, they're like, well, yeah, maybe that's true. No, that is not the reason I was upset. The reason I was upset was because of how he did it. He just, like, blew me off. If he didn't have time for me that day, he could have been like, I'm sorry, I can't really talk right now. No, that ain't how it went down. And no one knows of me because I was the only one that read it. And yeah, and so, and then he said, maybe we should spend a few days apart and not talk and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I agreed. And then like 3 days went by, exactly 3. And I finally wrote him, and I was like, I told him that I missed him and stuff, and that, these days apart have shown me that I really care about him and I want him in my life and blah, blah, blah. And that, we did start talking again. I wanted to take things more seriously. And he writes, and then, hours go by and he didn't still write me back. And so I wrote him back again, and I was like, well, either you haven't read what I wrote, or you don't want to talk to me. And he finally wrote back, and he was like, I'm still annoyed. And he said, well, my answer's still the same. I don't know how I feel, but it'd be good to see you again. And I was just like, okay. And then I left it, and I was just going to leave it alone. But then I started thinking, and I was like, you know what? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what was going through my mind, but I wanted to end everything. And so, I wrote it back, and I was just like, I'm tired of waiting, and I don't want to do this anymore. And, we talked about it, back and forth, and then I finally just went to bed, and then I woke up for a message from him on Tumblr, and it was like, because I posted on my Tumblr that, I should have done this a long time ago, that I was really happy now. And he was like, he posted in my ask box that he would have ended it a long time ago if he knew it would have made me this happy. And so I wrote him back, we were talking about it, and then I just kept saying that he didn't care, blah, 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 and he was like, and what got me was whenever he told me, he was like, you think I would spend $1,500, which is how much it cost for him to come here and see me last summer? He was like, you think I spent $1,500 on someone I didn't care about, and that was it wasn't more than a friend, and blah, blah, blah. We started talking, and he was like, well, if you're, and we deleted each other from everything too. He deleted me from Facebook and from Skype, but we kept in messaging, and he was like, well, if you're willing to try again, I am too, blah, blah, blah. And it was just stupid, drama or whatever, but we're okay now. But yeah, I don't know. And then today, because my friend Vivian is going to come over tomorrow, and Kyle doesn't like her, and which I understand why, because last summer whenever he was here, I came home from school one day and Vivian was at my house with Kyle, and they were just sitting on the couch talking or whatever, and I had no idea Vivian was even going to come over. I just thought I was coming home with Kyle, and Vivian sitting on the couch with him. The whole day goes by or whatever, and I don't know, Kyle told me that when I wasn't there, she was totally cool with him, and they were talking and stuff like that. But when I got there, she said that he said that she changed completely, and she wouldn't talk to me or Kyle the whole time. She just sit on the couch on her phone, and then she finally just got up and left, and her mom came and got her, and he's never liked her. Oh, I remember why, because she wrote me that night on Facebook, and she was saying, he's no good for me, and because I was a Christian and he wasn't, and it wasn't good, and blah, 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 which I was just like, whatever, but, yeah, anyways, I was telling him that she was coming over, and he was like, well, I don't like her, but okay, and I was just like, okay, and, he was like, well, I think she's just going to stab you in the back, so she shouldn't be your friend, but, hey, it's your choice. Well, I told you about that freaking girl, Mary, that he tried to kill himself over, and I don't freaking like her, but I could put money on it that one day they're going to be friends again, and I'm totally fine with that, but I cannot stand her. I do not like her at all, and if I do one day ever meet her, I don't be nice to her. Nope. I can't. I do not like her. Me and Kyle were talking about it or whatever, and I thought that he just got annoyed at me and didn't want to talk or just signed out, but he said his laptop died and he had to go to class. He's in college. He had to go to class, so I was just like, okay, I just left it alone. But, yeah. Yeah, Vivian's going to come over tomorrow, and I'm really excited because I haven't seen her since the last day of school, and that was back in the beginning of May, and so I'm really excited. Okay, sorry this is so long, but it's almost 10 minutes. I can't talk about 10 minutes. And I'm running out of something to say anyways, and I know people that do watch these, they're probably not watching anymore. It's so dang long. Okay, I'm mumbling. I'm gonna go. Bye.